So it's Wednesday the 17th, I think, of April. Using a different camera, using my laptop. And it's like a gaming laptop, so the camera isn't brilliant. So if the quality is crap, I do apologise. Um, it seems that lots going on in regards to the um. I think someone else is at war with someone else, and so I've heard. There's lots of just honestly. I just I kind of just have to. I can see why some people just turn away in some sense. But what a lot of people do is it's a combination of fear and blind acceptance. And then when something's clearly wrong, they just go along with what is expected because it's causes them less stress, less anxiety, less fear, less all those things. But unfortunately, that kind of lack of doesn't help the greater goal because you're always going to have the people on one side, people on the other side, and the people in the middle. And I suppose, in a way, you just want balance. And I'm pretty sure this universal system that we live in, if it's an Oculus kind of balance, everything's positive, negative, left and right, no and yes, it's binary in it. Everything's binary, even down to bloody atoms. Everything's just binary. So it should always balance. But we're in times right now that are just, I think, it's kind of an evolutional process, but I can't get my head round how we just blindly give up stuff and do stuff with no concern or worry about the consequence that it has on others' well-being. But then in the next breath, we group up and gang up together times with this herd mentality on people who we think are stepping outside. But that's wrong. You're jeopardising everything. Ah! But when that group of people do the same back, they're wrong, and it's like everyone's so entitled. Like, I think both groups are as bad as each other. People are saying now, what's wrong with the weather? 2008, I think the Parliamentary Act and the statute came out for geoengineering. It's called 221.pdf. You can query it in Google, it'll come up. And it talks about, I think it's page 12 or 15, around that sort of stratospheric sulfite aerosols. And if you call them actually stratospheric sulfite aerosols, you'll get all the tech on it. Or cloud seeding. Oh yeah, they cloud seed. Yeah, that's the same fucking technology. You absolute. If people can pay for that service, and they've been able to do it since the 40s. Christ, we're 60, 70, 80 years on now. You think they don't move weather fronts? And if global warming, let's paint the sky white, reflecting the sunlight back out. That's perfect because vitamin D is vital for your health. Without it, pharmaceutical companies will have a field day. What are they doing? What's on the increase? Everything. Let's eat shit food and then take pharma from the same company. We'll give you our shit food, you eat it. It's got no nutrient value. It's convenient. While you go to work and slog your fucking guts out, we'll sit here and make shit tons of money and then feed you a tablet to take for the fucking side effects of the shit food that you've been eating for the last 30 years. And, oh, look, you're overweight. We won't tell you to lose weight and help you with how, and give you decent food to do that or even educate you as to why that might be the case. No, I'm going to tell you to carry on as you are and to take this pill too for the rest of your life. If I missed something, did I not get the memo? I'm glad I didn't because I don't know. Yeah, so in one hand, I'm seeing things come out and I'm seeing movement on this and people realising, normal people who were what going, oh God, actually, And you hear people say it more and more and more now, but there's still this group that occasionally split fill me up. And I'm pretty sure the media's the same. I say I don't watch television. The only reason I know that they've done something in Iran or Iraq is because the missus was up at the weekend and I walked in and she had that she watches how she watches the news is she watches that you know the headlines. She watches that 15 seconds of crap, and I happened to walk in while she was doing it. Otherwise, I'd have no freaking clue. And one of my friends, he listens to BBC Radio too. And when I was out driving, because for 2 weeks I was delivering parcels on my actual job that I'm supposed to do, um, and I had to listen to the radio. When I was in a DAB radio van, I had, Kerrang on, but if not, it's Radio 2 and you get the news, and you still get the news on Kerrang, and I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested. So, luckily, I'm back in the office again for a minimum of 5 weeks, hopefully 5 months, but we'll see. Well, actually, it doesn't bother me because my job doesn't bother me, but yeah. Anyway, I digressed off to something completely different there. But it seems like we're getting movement on the drama of 2020. A lot of people have seen through it, and that might actually help with the food chains and the pharmaceutical industry. I'm hoping that people start taking responsibility for their own actions because, seriously, start. Grow your own food if you can. If you can't, go to someone who grows their own food, who's got an allotment or farm or something like that. Try and eat raw material food, raw, fresh stuff. Look for fresh if you can. And don't pop a pill every time you get a problem. Try and work out what it is. Oh, and vitamin D. I don't know how many times I've said how vital this is. When your shadow is shorter than you, get some vitamin D. Arms, legs, 10, 15 minutes a day is literally all you need. Here's the light.